Have you ever had a conversation where afterward you realized you barely remembered what the other person said? You were there, you nodded, you probably looked like you were listening. But somewhere in the middle of it, you started listening less to understand what they were saying and more to judge how you were doing in the conversation. That's an easy trap to fall into because you want things to go well. A lot of dating and social advice treats likability as something you can perform. There's a video with millions of views telling you to hold eye contact a certain way, mirror someone's posture, and follow a set of rules that supposedly makes people more attracted to you. It sounds convincing because those behaviors really do show up in people who are naturally good with others. The difference is what's happening underneath. Someone who's genuinely interested does those things without managing them because their focus is already on the person in front of them. The moment you turn those same behaviors into a checklist, your focus shifts. Instead of following the conversation, you start following yourself through it. Some interactions end up feeling slightly off when nothing is obviously wrong. The person seems friendly, but part of their mind is still busy checking how they're coming across instead of being fully in the conversation. Think about someone you genuinely enjoy talking to. You probably can't say exactly how they use their hands or whether they smile at the right moments. What stays with you is the feeling that they were actually interested in what you were saying. That's hard to imitate because the second you try to create it, your attention leaves the other person and goes to check on yourself instead. The strange part is that the tips themselves aren't really the problem. Eye contact and good questions really do show up in good conversations. What breaks them is turning them into a goal because the person in front of you slowly becomes secondary to your own performance. The people who come across as naturally charismatic aren't usually managing an impression at all. They're just paying attention to where the conversation is actually going. And copying what they do rarely works because you can't copy the behavior without copying the mindset behind it. So next time you're talking to someone, notice where your attention actually goes. The people who make you feel most interesting are rarely thinking about how interesting they seem. They're just interested because the moment you turn it into a checklist, you already changed the thing that made it work.